Well, once again, there's some things that I thought today I want to touch on types of speakers, or even types of engagements that we have when it comes to the issue of how do we really get our lives transformed. And what I say is that motivation, or when you go to listen to a motivational speaker, motivation gets you started in the first place. So when you think about motivation, it's somebody that gives you that positive feedback to say you can do it. He connects with you to say you can do it, you can do it. And you find yourself that whatever you've had in your heart or mind, you are suddenly motivated to do it. But motivation doesn't last long. And a lot of times when we're engaged in certain places, what we really first receive is motivation. Then there's the second level, which is inspiration. Inspiration probably takes you a bit further, because inspiration, it awakens something inside of you. And when you have an awakening, it means you've come to a realization. You are inspired from within. You own your dream. It's within you, and you are now inspired to do something about your dream. But there's a third level, and that third level is transformational. And so when we talk about transformational leadership, or transformational speakers, or transformational coaches, or transformational whatever you want to give the title, the truth of the matter is that it actually is the kind of engagement that gets in your face. This is the kind of engagement that gets in your life. It questions your life. It questions the practices of your life, the things that you do, how you are doing them. It's asking you to engage with your community, to engage with your own living substance. And that's the difference between the different types of what I call leadership engagements. So there's one thing to just lead by motivating people. There's another thing to lead by inspiring people. But there is the key, and I think this is the highest form, and that is transformational itself. When you think about people like Martin Luther King, he was a transformational leader, somebody who made society realize that there needs to be an engagement beyond a conversation. And that is now, it is not only show and tell, but it is show, tell, show, and do. So as you show the people, you also show them how it is done. And therefore, transformational leaders are also engaged in the transformation itself. And I want to encourage you today. I think we need to move away from just the issue of motivation. We need to move away from that comfort seat of motivation, from the comfort seat of inspiration, now to that uncomfortable seat, which takes you out of your comfort zone, to that zone of transformational thinking, transformational engagement, transformational leadership, and therefore we will begin to see impacts and difference. You know, anybody can talk. Somebody said once before that words are cheap. Anybody can build a house with words. But when you really need to build the house, you need to roll up your sleeves and really get engaged in the design of the house, how the house will serve the community or serve a family, depending on what the purpose of the house is for. So therefore, you begin and you connect with purpose to get things done. Now, I would like to continue this conversation with you, or at least to engage in transformational leadership and transformational conversations.